I've always equated feelings with getting caught. They both get in the way of my money. Unfortunately, not everyone is as committed to their work as I am. An old associate of mine, Basso the boxman, wants to marry Lady Rumford's chambermaid, Genevieve, and live happily ever after. Guess prison life spoiled his taste for thievery. Too bad for Basso that Lady Rumford has other plans. Marriage would void Genevieve's indentured service contract, so Rumford is keeping her confined in the estate with the rest of her worldly possessions. Basso has asked for my assistance on getting her out, since infiltration is my specialty. I make it a policy never to take a job so sentimental, but the Rumford Manor could be a lucrative opportunity for a man like me. It would also mean that Basso would owe me a favor, and in this line of work you can never have too many of those. I'll sneak in after dark and clear a path for Basso so he can rescue his damsel in distress. Along the way, I'll pick up a few souvenirs for the local pawn shops. That should make all this aggravation worthwhile. Otherwise, I'll make Basso wish he was still rotting in Crag's Cleft. This proves it. Going legit is more trouble than it's worth.
Ah, don't kid yourself. You're just angling for Basso's sister again, aren't you, Garrett? Hello, everyone. This is Bobbin Threadbare. Welcome to the Metal Age. As you can see, we've got sort of a new twist. We're on a sort of an escort mission for this level. In addition, the Metal Age kind of assumes that you've played Thief 1, and that's a reasonable assumption since Thief 2 came out only about a year later. Also got quite a few objectives here, including knocking folks out. See, now I have to do it.
I sprung the lock on the side door for you, Garrett. It's the only good way in.
Right, he's going to just stand here and be useless throughout the entire level. So let's just have a look around. Had no buying screen this time. So we're going to have to look at our equipment if we're going to find out what we've got. Got our trusty sword. Got a nice little blackjack. And 15 water arrows. And that's it. Nothing else. Oh, there is one other thing. A bird call for when we come back. Oh, and you know how Garrett got a metal eye in the intro? Yeah, we can zoom in now. It's fun. Also mostly useless. Noticed we don't have Garrett's lockpicks with us this time either.
Good thing the butler's out for the night. He left his lights on.
Alright, we'll need to get in here, but unfortunately, the butler has very poor security sense. Hey, it doesn't sound like carrots anymore. Right, so we've got ourselves a torch here.
Oh, damn torches. Always sputtering out.
Well, don't just make tap over it. Light it up.
I lost my tinderbox. Oh, why don't you do it?
I ain't the one that's complaining, am I now?
Huh.
What we have here is basically an unavoidable set piece to show off two new things. Number one, they have female voice actors this time, not just Victoria. And number two, guards are now aware of when you take out light sources. That said, they're still pretty oblivious when you run up from behind.
done this foul thing?
They also still have a sort of weird, delayed reactions. We've also got those gas lamps, but that was just behind me. Ah, new supplies. Got a flash bomb and some flares. Now, flares work basically as you'd suspect. Turn into a light source. If you drop them, you can light an area. Oh, and there's also this. Secrets. Established secrets, too. So not only can you find those little hidey holes and corners, but it also keeps track of how many of those you found. Right, let's just get you into a nice little corner here. Ah, and here's another thing. Garrett now buys his maps from a guy who knows what he's doing. You've got this red line. That's the direction that Basso will take through the map. Goes past those guards. But yeah, not only can you see where Garrett is, you can also see where Garrett was. And that's really important. Got a few machine rooms here and there. Hey there, buddy. Don't mind me.
Who's that? Please.
Help yourself to whatever. Oh, I certainly will. Now, it's actually worth looking through everything, because there are a few new items that you can grab for money. Now, I believe there's a few valuable wines just sort of casually hidden among you, as well as a speed potion. No hidden switch this time, it's just well concealed. Over here we've got a dumbwaiter. That's right next to this guard and keeps looking over at it, which is why it's a good time to get it this way.
Wonder what that noise was.
So he questions the clanging, but not the dumbwaiter being operated. I guess that makes some kind of sense. Yeah. Right then. Still a few more things to do down here. Let's just get you out of the way. Torches seem a lot more red in this level than they were in Thief 1. Yeah, he's a patrolling guard.
Get some beer. Whatever.
Alright, all we have here is the regular servant quarters. We'll find Genevieve in here, but might be there's some minor loot to be found. Excellent. And a note. Sweet. Now that's just a little bit of setting establishment. Basically, there are a few things about the city that have changed. Oh, here's another new thing.
What's that?
Flash bombs are now actually effective against you. Yes, that's right. You now want to avoid looking at flash bombs.
Well, that's her door. Guess Basso can open it. He's not much of a sneak, but he can sure handle a lock.
Yeah, that's pretty much why you're not allowed to use the lockpicks in this level. Got some tile up here. Puddle of water. I believe this is like... yeah, this is the plumbing room. Huh, that's interesting. Let's see what's behind them. Looks like an altar to the machine god, the builder, was it? Seems odd that you'd have to hide that. It was certainly seemed like that was basically the established religion. Evidently there's quite a bit that's changed over the last unknown period. Well, I might have seen by our gold count, but basically if we weren't playing on expert, we'd have had enough that we wouldn't actually have to visit the first floor here. Right, that key we stole off the guard opens these locked doors up here. I think I can nail him.
Someone say something.
Excellent. That was the guard blackjack quota. Got some darkened guest rooms, or maybe they're for the master of the house, I'm not sure. There's a useless key. I mean, come on, I need to have one to get up here. And it looks like there's some sort of a safe up there. Sure enough. Alright, I think we're done up here. And that's it for... wait, you know what? I only spent 24 minutes on this map. Let's keep going. Get the WC here. That's water closet for those of you who don't live in Europe. Sure there's a guard around here somewhere. Could be he's on the other side. Let's just take care of that. Yeah, it actually took me a while to figure out that you can actually turn out the gas lamps. The big trick of them is actually that if a guard notices, the guard can light the gas again fairly easily. And without causing an explosion, which is something you can sort of expect. The main hall. Front door's locked, go figure. Doesn't look like there's anybody around, but... oh. There's that guy I stole from earlier, with the dumbwaiter. Nothing valuable in there, looks like. Right, let's deal with these two. Oh, you're coming this way, huh?
You hear that?
Yes, I did. Yeah, something to note actually about this game is that the button combination for leaning forward is still there, but it's changed. In the first Thief it was Shift Alt W, in this case it's just Alt W. Now here's a tricky bit of loot, hiding it in the shadows like that. Aha. Excellent. As you can see, we've only just gotten the loot objective, even though we've got almost twice as much as what it asked for. That's because the gem type is actually pretty hard to come by on this map. Basically, you have to raid both of the guest rooms at either end of the estate. Here's something special. See that little cut there? Yeah, that's right, it was a bonus objective. In fact, we'll just be giving it to them, because it's not worth any loot. It does count as a secret though, and I am angling to get as many of those as possible. Here's another tricky bit of loot. Yeah, that's a real bitch to find, isn't it? In fact, there should be 3 sets of lucky coins there, but I can only get the 2 because in one of the patches it was just sort of set on the wrong side of the geometry.
Singing in the morning, you up. Singing at night, looking for girl birds to meet up with. Just don't
Well, that was surprisingly easy. So there is a reason we're out here, by the way. And it's not just to knock these 3 guys out. Although I kind of want to do that first.
Okay, calm down.
one move and oh!
Oh, that was close. Here's something else. I can take the arrows right out of their quivers. But here's what we're here for. Someone was having a gold plate picnic. Right then, I think that's all the loot I can get. So let's head back to Basso. You know what? I got ones to spare. So here, let me show you how to actually use these.
Hey, who are you?
Yep, you gotta toss it, turn, and then just knock them out. That's how you use flash bombs. Pretty sure that's how you're supposed to use flash bombs in the first game, but the effect was so weak it didn't even matter. Now, I don't know why Basso needed us to use a bird call for this. Honestly, I have to get so close anyway. I could just walk the rest of the way and shout, "Hey Basso, come on, let's go." As it is, we've got to wait for his slow ass to go all the way to Guinevere. And the way his script operates is that he basically assumes that you haven't knocked out most of the guards, as opposed to, say, knocking out all of them. I'm pretty sure I don't have to be present for this. I could just be waiting outside the whole time. But it beats standing still and not knowing when he's gonna pop up again. Plus there's one or two more things I wanted to show you. Hurry up. You know, you could have just gone straight, right? I knocked the one guy out. Well, whatever, we're here.
Basso!
Shh, come with me.
Right, so if you hurry, you can look into the room, where you can see that there's nothing except a key which opens the lock on her door. Go figure. I guess she figured she couldn't get past the guards or something. Hurry up. Slowpokes. Good.
Shh, come with
And that's mission 1. A nice sort of easy run. Only 3 secrets, most of the loot. See you next mission.